Hey guys, Dave the Kayaker here, continuing with my theme of maybe exploring some old school boats. Yesterday I drove up to New York City-ish and grabbed a couple, actually 3 kayaks from the Wanda Canoe Club, and I just want to give them a shout out. They were very generous in donating these boats to me to try to restore and get back on the water and give to budding competitive paddlers and introduce new people to the sport, so I jumped at the opportunity. One of these is an old classic K2 from a German designer. I took a picture of that tag that I'll put on screen now so you can see it's, I don't know who this person is, but it's an old German designer. This boat was covered in grime and dirt, decades worth, hanging in their old boathouse. And man, that was exciting to me to see a boat just sitting there neglected, just waiting to be put back on the water. And then the other boat here is something called a Slender. And the tag on that is from a kayak specialties company in Buchanan, Michigan. So I got 2 of these boats this morning. I was able to work with it and take parts from one and put one complete boat together. So it's ready to roll. This one, you see the tillers here and the rudder control wheel, but it's missing the rudder, it's missing the foot brace, it's missing the seat. And this K2 is missing parts too, footrest, tiller, there's no rudder on it either. But, you know, it's an exciting boat. I can't wait to get it back on the water. And let me ask you guys for some help. The club up there is on the New Jersey side from New York City. I will find out where it is exactly, but it's not too far north of the Newark airport. And they're willing to give me more boats for my local club here to restore these or get them back on the water. My problem was I could only fit 3 on my truck yesterday. It was a really windy day, high winds, and I didn't feel good about crossing some of the bridges up in New York with crosswinds and hitting highway speeds at, 70 miles an hour with more than 3 boats on top of my truck. I just felt that was unsafe. Today, I realized that was the right call. I did the right thing. But man, I'm kicking myself because there are other boats just like these up in their boathouse that had some of the parts that I need to put together complete boats. So if anybody's heading from the New York, New Jersey area down through Washington, D.C. or anywhere in Virginia in the coming weeks or months, please, if you're willing to haul some boats for me, let me know, and I'll do the logistics to get things together and do the coordination. I'd love to get those other boats up there. To get some of these back on the water. They're just cool old boats, and I've got some local paddlers who would just love to get their hands on these. They want to try out longer, faster, more competitive boats, but they don't want to drop tons of money on like modern new surf skis or anything really non-plastic that's going to cost them a ton of money that they might damage or find out they don't really want to get into the sport to that extent. So these are the perfect boats for these people. I'd love to get them in some other hands, introduce people to the sport. So please, if you can haul some boats for me, I want to say maybe 4 or 5 of them from the New York City area, anywhere down toward DC, Virginia. Please let me know. I'd love if you just pick them up, throw them on your trailer. These were ratty old boats, so they don't need white glove treatment in terms of transport. They just need somebody to pick them up from the Wanda Canoe Company's old boathouse there and haul them down to me, and I'll put as many back together. And once I at least have a complete set of parts for any one of these boats, then I'll have a pattern to fabricate new parts from and know what I'm designing. And hopefully I'll be able to get, if not all of them, at least most of them back on the water. So please let me know. I thank you in advance, and as this project progresses, I will keep you posted. But man, this K2 looks awesome. It just got that 1970s, 1980s look to it, red, white, and blue. I just picture some German guy with wiry hair somewhere in a barn in Germany building this, decades ago. And, here it is sitting in my backyard. So it's exciting. I can't wait to get it back on the water.